Lucy,
What?
on edge.
Hedda, darling, what are you up to? You'll see.
Well, you're not leaving, are you?
Best to resist temptation. Oh, come on, Eileen. You're stronger than that.
Okay, that was a clip from Hedda. Joining us now to talk about the movies of the week is film critic Richard Crouse. Hi, Richard. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Hedda is our first movie. Writer-director Nia DaCosta comes a provocative, modern reimagining of Henrik Ibsen's classic play. Tell us about this movie.
Yeah, so the original set in 1891 in Norway. This one updates the action to the 1950s. It's now set in England, and you have Hedda, played by Tessa Thompson. She is unhappily married to George, a struggling academic. She doesn't realize how deep their money troubles are, however, when they throw a very lavish party at this country estate that he's just bought to impress her. Trouble is, he doesn't have the money to pay for it. So they throw this party in part to network and try and get him a job. She sees it as an opportunity to spice things up a little bit and cause a little bit of chaos. And certainly that happens at the party. This is a sumptuously presented film, great period details, nice reinvention of the character for a new generation. And the story, as it spins a little bit more and more out of control, gets more and more entertaining as it goes on. So I gave Hedda, which is now on Prime Video, you can watch it after the Jays game tonight, 3.5 stars out of 5.
If people are still up tonight. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, the next movie is Stitch. Explain this one for me. It's an animated comedy horror. You don't often see those descriptions grouped together.
Yep. For kids. Yeah,
it's
this
for
is
kids.
what I would call like gateway horror. So it's the idea that it's not particularly scary. The characters are a bit more fun. Think like Monsters, Inc. Maybe filtered through the imagination of Tim Burton. You have a mad scientist who lives in a castle above a little village. He makes crazy little monsters who he promptly forgets about as soon as he brings them to life, including Stitchhead, the main character, who's like a little Frankenstein, only way cuter. And Stitchhead, his job is to make sure that all the other monsters don't escape the castle and go down and freak out the villagers. When a carnival comes to town, he sees it as a chance to get out of the castle and live a different kind of life. But then he realizes, of course, that his true family is behind in the castle and he belongs with them. So this is a story with good messages for kids about belonging and acceptance, all that sort of thing. Interesting characters that I think kids would really like. It's not scary. It's more fun than anything else. The pacing might throw some parents off a little bit, but I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5, called Stitchhead, and it's in theaters now.
Rated G, I assume, for kiddos?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And next we've got Anniversary, a thriller where a family's 25th wedding anniversary spirals into political chaos. This sounds interesting.
This is interesting. This is a movie that is an intimate family movie, or about a family, but it will move you to the edge of your seat as the story goes on. So Diane Lane and Kyle Chandler play a married couple. She's an academic at Georgetown University. He's a celebrity chef. On the 25th anniversary party, their son brings a new girlfriend, Liz, who happens to be a student that Diane Lane's character had kicked out of Georgetown a few years earlier for her radical political views. When Liz writes a book called The Change, which inspires a massive change in the politics and the makeup of the country, and she's the spearhead of this change, it causes ruptures in the family. And this is a movie that is unpredictable. It's a very original kind of story with really terrific performances. But what I liked about it is that it focuses on the family. It tells you about the effects of the family. It doesn't try and tell you what's happening across the country. That's implied. It tells you about the people. And as I always say, people want to hear about people. So I gave Anniversary, which is now in theaters, 3.5 stars out of 5.
Okay, our last movie is Nouvelle Vague. This sounds like a French movie by its title. It's an English movie, right?
Well, no, it's in French,
It is
but
in
it's
French.
directed by Rich.
Okay.
Yeah, it's directed by Richard Linklater, and you know him from movies like Boyhood, Dazed and Confused. He did Before Sunset and that trilogy of films. Works with Ethan Hawke. Often has a movie called Blue Moon in theaters right now, which is really terrific. But this is the story of Jean-Luc Godard making the movie Breathless. So Godard and Truffaut and a number of others in 1960 were film critics who decided they were going to shake things up and turn Hollywood conventions on their head. And the film Breathless is really the movie that changed things. You can still feel the echoes of the style that Godard created in that film reverberating today. This is that story. It's interesting, it's entertaining, but most of all, it captures the playful spirit of the French New Wave. So I gave Nouvelle Vague, which is now in theaters, 4 stars out of 5.
Oh, I love the aesthetic of it. It looks great. All right, thanks,
It's
Richard.
so cool looking.
If there's
Thank
viewing
you.
time left over after the Jays win tonight, which they will, we will catch these movies.
Absolutely. Nice to see you. Thanks.
Thanks. That's our film critic, Richard Crouse.